guys, I'm Bex. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I wanted to do a little reading challenge, reading vlog. Those are just such fun videos to film, and it helps me read more because I have so many books that I want to read that it's overwhelming. So obviously you guys have probably seen reading for 24 hours, 24-hour readathon videos. And I wanted to do a mini version of that. So I wanted to do like a 12-hour readathon / reading for 12 hours. And I think for this video, I am going to set a timer or stopwatch or whatever for 12 hours. And I'm going to start the stopwatch every time I read and stop it when I'm not reading. And just see how much I can read in the span of 12 hours. That's the plan for today's video. It'll probably take me a couple days to film and finish it because it just takes a while to read for 12 hours straight. My reading plans for this video and the books I want to read are, I want to finish Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the third and final book in the Caraval trilogy, and I'm absolutely loving this trilogy so far, and I just know that the series is a 5-star series for me already. As you can see, I'm probably a third of the way through this book, maybe a little more. I think it's like 480 pages, 470 pages, and I have almost exactly 300 pages left. So I'll definitely finish this book in this video, and then I have a book that I'm thinking of reading next, and that is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I really wanted to put that book in a video just because, I don't know, it's so hyped up, and I also just think I'm going to absolutely love it, and how fun would it be to have like 2 5-star books in this video? Those are my plans. After that, if I finish both of these books, I don't know what I'm going to read yet, and I probably am thinking that I might finish both of these because it takes me about an hour to read 60 pages, an hour and a half to read 100 pages, I would say, estimating. So anyway, enough rambling. I am just going to start reading this. I am literally so excited. I want to read this every second because I just love it so much, and you need to read this series. Like, it's so magical. It's going to be really hard for me, honestly, to not just immediately go into Once Upon a Broken Heart after this. But I'm definitely going to read them probably in November. Let's just start reading. So I'm on page 164 or 5. I literally put this book down last night in the middle of the page because something came up. So chapter 22, I think I'm still on part 1. There's like different, they're not called parts, but there's like the beginning, the middle, the end. Those are like what the parts are called. I'm almost at the middle part. So let's read. Wait, I don't want to give anything away, but I love this character. Oh my gosh, Jax! I love Jax too. And I'm so excited that the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is about Jax. I didn't really know that going into this series because I just try to not, know too much about a series before going into it because I don't want to get spoilers and stuff. But Jax is introduced in Legendary, which is the second book in the series, and he's in this one as well. And I'm just so excited that the Once Upon a Broken Heart series is pretty much about him, I think, because I love him. Are you kidding me? What? That was a dream? It wasn't real? I'm so annoyed. Oh my gosh. It's okay. I still love him. forgot to start my stopwatch because I film on my phone. I do know that I started filming this video like right at 1 o'clock, and so it probably took me, a couple minutes to talk at the beginning. So I probably started reading at, I don't know, 1:05. I'm just gonna say 1:05. So I'm gonna stop reading, set my stopwatch, and then stop it at 5 minutes, and then start it again. Oops. I read a little bit more off camera, but I'm about to be at a part that I just think is gonna be so cute. I hope. Like, I can't stop smiling. I can't stop smiling, and I have goosebumps. Okay? Like, I feel ridiculous, but it's so good. Okay. Page 182. No, what? That can't be. No. Very funny. So on page 195, part 2/the middle. It's definitely getting darker, and I'm starting to get nervous about what's gonna happen, but it's so good. So I guess now might be a good time, this is so annoying, this little thing, to tell you kind of what this book and trilogy is about. I obviously can't really say much about this one because it's the last book, but the trilogy in general is about these two sisters, Tella, or Donatella, and Scarlet. And in the first book, they have always wanted to go see/participate in Caraval, which is like a magical competition show thing where you can either just watch or participate in the competition and try and win. And the Caraval master is Legend, and he is magical, and he gives a prize to the winner of the competition. And in the first book, the prize is a wish, any wish you want. And so Tella and Scarlet get an invitation from Legend to go see or participate in Caraval. And they get there, but they get separated from each other, and they're like this, like they love each other more than anything in the world. And Scarlet, it's in Scarlet's POV, the first book, who's the older sister, and she realizes that Tella was kind of taken/chosen to be kind of the prize of the competition this year, meaning whoever finds her wins. So there's like clues that you're finding out and trying to follow, and Scarlet joins the competition to try and find her because she's worried that something might happen to her. And there is also a little romance between Scarlet and one of the guys, and I love them so much. So yeah, it's really fantasy at the heart, but it's also a mystery/romance. It's like 3 of my favorite genres in one. It's just so magical and romantic and mysterious. The second book, Legendary, follows the younger sister, Tella, who I think I love Tella a little bit more than Scarlet. I love both of them, but I think that is one of the reasons why I liked the second book a little bit better than the first book, but I love them both. And so, yeah, it follows Tella playing a new Caraval competition, and you know, the roles are kind of reversed this time where Tella's playing and Scarlet isn't playing for specific reasons. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. And this book does not take place during one of the Caraval games, which I thought I would maybe not love because I love the mystery kind of part of the books and following along with the characters to try and figure out the clues and all that. But I do think that it makes sense that this one doesn't follow a Caraval game because I think it would be a little bit repetitive. This one's nice too because I would say it's like 70% of Tella's POV and then like 30% of Scarlet's POV, which I think is perfect because Tella's story is more prominent and I like her more. So perfect in my opinion. The romance also in the second book was just like top tier. So good. So part 2 out of like 4, I think, in this book. And I also forgot to stop my stopwatch. Gosh dang it, I'm so annoying. I'll just go back through this video and see when I stopped reading, and I'll stop my stopwatch and not do it while I'm reading for that amount of time and then start it again. It's really hard filming on my phone. But I will update you a little bit later when I've read more. Alright guys, it is quite a bit later today. It is 9 o'clock and I am on page 363 of, why did I almost just say The Ballad of Never After? Like what? Finale. And I'm at the almost ending. So I've read a lot today. I have 107 pages left. I'm pretty sure my timer is at 2.5 hours. Yeah, it is. 2.5 hours that I've read today, which like isn't that much considering I feel like I've been reading so much today, but it also was extremely easy because this book is like just so good. And I'll probably even read a little bit more tonight, and we'll definitely be starting a new book, probably Fourth Wing, tomorrow. It is Saturday today, so I am hoping that I can read the full 12 hours by Monday night because I'm going to start my work week on Tuesday. But can't really get an update on this book, but I cried at like one of the last things I read, and my emotions are just all over the place, and I'm fully invested in this story, and I don't want it to be over. And I already know that it's 5 stars, this book. Oh, I also listened to about 15 minutes of the audiobook I'm listening to right now while I was doing a little quick clean of the house. I'm listening to The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, I think is her name. And I got it through my library, through Libby, and I'm not loving it so far. I think I'm not even 20% of the way through it. But I feel like by now that's kind of the mark where you should kind of be into the story. But I do think that based on what just happened, that it is getting there because they have finally chosen the 2 magicians to compete, I believe. So if you don't know, The Night Circus is about, like, it's kind of funny because I'm reading this, which isn't really a circus, but it's like a magical competition, and The Night Circus is about like a magical circus, and 2 magicians like are competing against each other. So it's kind of similar, but it also doesn't feel similar at all. But yeah, I'm not loving it so far. I think I'm like 20% of the way through. You know what I just noticed is that the back of this book literally says The Hunger Games meets The Night Circus. That's funny. I don't agree with that really so far, but on the Hunger Games part either. Interesting. But yeah, that is where I am today. I read like exactly 200 pages of this and listened to 15 minutes of The Night Circus. So I think I read faster than I thought because I read 200 pages in 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I don't know how to do math, but I do know that my stopwatch was at an hour. I had already read 90 pages. So around 90 pages an hour for this book at least. It is easy to read and get through. Yeah, absolutely loving this, and I am excited to finish it, but I'm also not excited to finish it. I don't want to be done with these characters and stuff, but I always have Once Upon a Broken Heart, even though not all of these characters are in that. So I will update you guys tomorrow and talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning or good afternoon. It's 12:30, but I am almost done with this book. I'm so close, and it's crazy, and something is about to happen, and I'm just hoping that it turns out the way I want, because this is the last book of the series, and I just cannot deal with heartbreak right now. But I am on page 449. I'm like a couple pages away from being on the part that's called The True Ending. Something crazy just happened with one of the characters, and I'm happy about it. So that's good. My stopwatch is at 3 hours and 33 minutes right now. I got to 2 hours and 45 minutes last night, so I read for about 15 more minutes after my last clip. So I'm almost to an hour today. Hopefully I can get to 4 hours today is my goal. We'll see if that happens, but I'm definitely excited to start Fourth Wing, but I also don't want to finish this book. So yeah, I have 20 pages left, so let's finish it. No, Jax, you're being freaking annoying. I feel like I'm about to start crying. It is now almost 9 p.m. on Sunday, and I am making my way slowly through Fourth Wing. I am on page 100 exactly. And I am also exactly at 6 hours. I think 6 hours and 1 minute. So I'm halfway through this challenge. I'm 2 days in. So far, I am enjoying this book. I haven't been bored. I feel like it gets right into the story. And I already really like the main character, Violet. We've been introduced to Xaden from very early on in the book. And yeah, they're just getting into the kind of challenges that they have to go through and try to win in order to succeed in kind of the dragon riding school. So I honestly don't know much about this book, except for that it's a dragon riding school thing that they're in, and they have to make it through, I think it's 3 years of the school in order to become an actual dragon rider or something like that. But I like going in blind, so that's all I really know. And Violet, our main character, was originally going to go into the scribe quadrant and not the writer's quadrant, but her mother is one of the most important people. I don't know why I can't think of the word. And she pretty much forces Violet to switch from going to the scribe quadrant to the dragon riding quadrant, because both or all of her siblings, Violet's siblings, were /are in the dragon riding. So she wants her to as well. But Violet's really small, and like fragile kind of, but she's very smart, so she excels in that part of it. But the fighting and stuff is not her strong suit. Her and Xaden and their families are enemies. They hate each other, so it's enemies to lovers. Really excited to get more into that. And yeah, overall enjoying my reading experience so far, and I definitely think I will finish this book in this challenge, since I think it's like 500 pages exactly. Pretty close, and I'm 100 pages in, so hopefully tomorrow we will get over halfway through and we'll finish this book in this little challenging video. So I will see you guys tomorrow with more updates and thoughts on this book. Monday morning at like 11 o'clock, and I have some updates on Fourth Wing. I'm on page 179, chapter 16, and I am at 7 hours and 45 minutes. I ended up reading last night to 7 hours, maybe a little bit past that. I don't know, somewhere around there. So I haven't read that much today yet, but I just had to give an update because this book is so good. I already have a feeling that it's gonna be 5 stars. It's giving me that 5-star feeling like so intensely, and usually that doesn't happen this early on in the book unless it's like maybe a part of a series or something like that. But this book just has, like, so far, no boring parts. The world building is extremely quick and not confusing, and it gets right into the story. And what's happening right now is just like the classic underdog story, and it's just so good. But yeah, so I don't want to give spoilers obviously, but Violet is still in the competition. Obviously she's the main character, and her and Xaden, not much has happened, you know, with them, but I already really like Xaden, so I can't wait to get farther into that because, like I said, I'm still not even halfway through. The dragons were just introduced, and that part was so good, and it's just impossible not to root for Violet because she's the underdog, you know? So yeah, I guess that's really all I had to say, but I'm just absolutely enjoying it and devouring it, and I honestly, who knows, but I might finish it today because I'm just enjoying it so much. So yeah, still pretty early on, but I am pretty much obsessed with it already. So I'm gonna keep reading, and I will talk to you guys later when I'm farther in. Hey guys, I'm pretty sure that I am at 10 hours on my timer, and I'm on page like 300, chapter 24, and so I am like 60% of the way through, I believe, and it's just as good as it was before. Same thoughts, loving it, absolutely loving it. Xaden, I love Xaden. And like 20 pages ago was crazy. That's all I have to say about that. Page like 275. But yeah, so honestly, I was like pretty confident that I was gonna finish this book by the 12-hour mark, but I have 200 pages left and 2 hours left. And I feel like I'm only reading like 45 to 50 pages an hour. So I don't know what that means as far as the time goes. But if I am within 100 pages of finishing, which I should be, I am definitely going to just finish this book in this video, even if I have to go to like 13 hours, because I just can't leave the video hanging like that. So, hi Frodo. I actually just pre-ordered Iron Flame from Barnes & Noble. So we're going to go on that. I don't have to worry about it being sold out or anything like that. My cat is scratching on a scratching post. I'm waiting for him to be done, but he's still going. It's been like 30 seconds. It's really loud. Okay, I think he's done. But yeah, I've read a lot today. I think the most out of any day. Hours-wise, I think I have. Because I started at 7 hours and like 10 minutes. And I'm at 10. Oh, I guess that's only 2.5 hours. And I'm pretty sure yesterday I got to like a little over 3 hours. But I bet that I will get there today. I also don't think I'm going to finish this book today like I thought. Frodo. If I were to guess, I'll probably get to page, 350. I work tomorrow, so I have to go to bed at a decent hour, and it is 6:15 right now. But anyway, yeah, chapter 24, 60% of the way through. Absolutely loving it. I will either update you more tonight if I get quite a bit farther, or I will just read after work tomorrow and update you then, and hopefully I finish it by tomorrow. We'll see though, because this book is just, taking me a little bit longer to read than Finale. I read that one a lot faster than I thought I usually read, and this one's a little bit more my normal speed, probably a little bit slower than average, so there's quite a few words on each page. Not horrible, but I will either see you guys later or see you tomorrow. On page 489, and so I have like 10 pages left, or like 12 or something like that. No way. This is in Xaden's POV? What? Oh my god, wait, I started reading it, I didn't realize that right away. I love him. Okay guys, I'm really annoyed because my phone ran out of storage when I was like a couple pages away from being done with this, like probably like 2 pages away. So I didn't get that on camera, but basically I guessed the ending at page 485, which is like pretty much the end, but still. I love when a book's like last sentence is like the plot twist, and then you're like, that's the end. But yeah, super good book. I read 806 pages for this 12-hour readathon. It took me 4 days to read 12 hours worth, and it has been now 6 days because I just thought I'd finish 4th reading this video. But yeah, 2 5-star reads and new absolute favorite books / series. So a huge success, and I think that is gonna be the end of this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I had so much fun, and I'll see you guys in my next video.